I'm in my new space, as you could maybe see. We're gonna try with this beautiful natural light. That's one thing I really love about this new place is that there's so many windows, so much more natural light that comes in, and I'm like, it just makes me feel more alive. And I guess 'tis the season, it's Leo season. But we're gonna talk about the month ahead in astrology. So what August has in store. So this month is interesting because all of the outer planets are in new signs. So this year is really big. 2025 is really big for the outer planets. I'm pretty sure every outer planet switches signs at some point. Some of them are going to go back, but for the most part, we have a lot of new energy, like transpersonally, generationally. There's a lot of fresh energy coming in. So all of the outer planets are now in their new signs. So we have Saturn, Neptune, and Aries. Uranus in Gemini, and also Pluto in Aquarius, which has been there for a little while. So we've been getting a taste of Pluto and Aquarius for sure. The newest is Uranus in Gemini, which moved in last month. Mercury is retrograde. We have some retrogrades going on in the sky. So if it doesn't feel like things are moving quickly, like naturally fire and air would, it could have something to do with the retrograde. So we have Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Mercury, and also Chiron is retrograde too. So there's quite a lot moving seemingly backwards in the sky. So if things are moving a little bit slow, if you find yourself having to revisit some things from the past, totally natural because that's kind of what this period is about. Let's start with, I do want to touch on July 31st. So Venus entered Cancer. So Venus is our planet of love, of romance, of finance, all of the things that make us feel safe and secure. And when Venus is in Cancer, it really is that time to make ourselves feel safe and secure, really lean into the things that nurture us. Also, nurturing other people too can feel really good if we're doing it from a place of like wanting to care rather than obligation. Sometimes Venus in Cancer can maybe give too much and leave an empty shell. So making sure that you're not over giving, making sure that the boundaries are in place. But Venus in Cancer really does want to connect. It wants to spend time with family. It wants to spend time with whether it's blood family or chosen family. It is really that transit that feels like, okay, I'm seeking comfort. Comfort feels good to me. Maybe even nostalgia feels good to me. Cooking a meal that reminds me of a past time or maybe like a family recipe or something like that. So those things can feel good. It is really that time for us to deepen those emotional connections, those emotional bonds, really tapping into our intuition as well and feeling like, okay, does this still feel good energetically and moving from there? What would make you feel financially secure? What would make you feel secure in a relationship as well? So thinking about those types of things, I say thinking, but I really want to say feeling because Venus in Cancer is a very feeling placement. And then on August 6th or 7th, depending on where you are in the world, Mars will enter Libra. So Mars doesn't necessarily like to be in Libra. It can feel a little bit fickle. It can feel a little bit flaky. It's like, okay, I can see both sides. And if you just think of like I just got this image of like this warrior and getting out there and like going to fight for something. So he has one thing on each side that he values, and he's kind of like, he doesn't know which way to go. He's like, okay, I'm not really sure where my action should be channeled. So we may feel this period of time we need to think before we take action, weighing the pros and cons, or maybe even just watching out for our indecision. Where are we being a little bit flaky with what we want and our action? Maybe you find yourself in a situation where you've been like going back and forth about this thing. Also, like Mercury retrograde season, things like we're going back to things. So it may feel a little bit like push and pull where it's like, okay, I could do this or I could do this or so watching out for things like that, but also weighing the pros and cons can be valuable, but I think what would be more valuable is really getting clear on your own values, thinking back to Venus in Cancer now, like really feeling into what is valuable to you so that Mars and Libra can take action, can set boundaries. Mars and Libra really is a time to set those boundaries in order to mitigate any resentments that may come after. So this really is the fight for justice, for fairness, for diplomacy. So there is this sense of like, I just want to do the right thing. But what is the right thing? Okay, there are pros and cons, but we're still going to have to take action because things are never going to be absolutely perfect. The conditions are never going to be absolutely perfect. So we need to take that action. And as we take action, we can reassess, reweigh, and keep moving forward. And then on August 9th, we have a full moon in Aquarius. So this full moon is the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Aquarius. So thinking about like where you fit in the group, are you honoring your true self, your authentic self, especially this Leo season? Also, Pluto is in Aquarius. So we're really coming to terms with who am I? Who am I really? Who do I want to show up as? There's no more like fakeness. It's like if I have to water myself down, if I need to pretend that I'm something I'm not, just to be able to fit in, that's not doing it anymore. So asking yourself where you're trying to still fit into places where you don't belong, or trying to like squeeze yourself into boxes that were never meant for you, really honoring your true self, your quirks, and thinking about how your community is supportive of you or not. And like, do they see you? Do you feel heard and understood when you're surrounded by these people in your life? And do you work to understand other people too? So there is also that other side. It's like, are you supporting your community? Are you using your gifts, your light, your Leo energy to really shine and to uplift your community as well? So looking to where 16 degrees of Aquarius is in your chart, which house it's in to find out which area of life this is showing up for you. So for me, this will be happening just in my ninth house. So looking at my own beliefs and how they shape who I am, what's maybe no longer true, because full moons are often a time where we're releasing something. So anything that's holding me back, my beliefs, which beliefs are shifting, and surrounding myself with a community that supports my beliefs or at least like accepts my beliefs. We don't all have to believe the same thing, but if it is important for me that I'm around people who at least acknowledge my beliefs or try to understand me, even if we have different opinions. So looking to where this is showing up for you. So for me, it's the ninth house. For you, it might be the fourth house of your home and family. It may be your 10th house of your career. So look to your chart and see where it is. You can also leave it in the comments and I will give you some insight. And then August 11th, we have Mercury in Leo is going to station direct. So this is the planet of communication, of transportation, of commerce. This is that transit that everyone kind of freaks out about, Mercury retrograde. So maybe you've gained some clarity over the past couple of weeks while Mercury was retrograde in Leo about who you are, because it is in Leo. It's based around our identity, about how we show up in the world, about how we shine in the world, how we bring our light to the table. Like, how do we show up? You might gain clarity over any confusing parts if there's anything that's like coming up again during this time. After August 11th, you may feel like, oh, okay, I understand why that theme is coming up again. And now I can move forward with closure without the baggage that comes along with it. And also clarity on using your voice, how you want to shine your light into the world, how you want to take the stage in the area of your life that Leo is in your chart. So again, looking to your chart can be very helpful to see which house you have Leo in and thinking about, okay, who are you truly and how are you going to show up moving forward? There may be some clarity around that. You may feel it now, you may be thinking about these things, but after August 11th, it may feel a little bit more set in stone. And then August 12th, we have Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. This feels really juicy to me. It feels like an alignment of what we want, Venus, what we value, And what's possible? Jupiter. Jupiter is known as a lucky planet. It's not always lucky though, so it expands what it touches, it makes things bigger. So if we are in alignment, we may feel that this is a very big time of expansion. It's an auspicious time to maybe really think about, like, okay, what do I want to feel in my life? How do I feel secure? What makes me feel good? And how can I bring in more of that? Noticing any sticky parts that come up, notice where we're out of alignment. But it is a great time to plant seeds of intention around our emotional needs, emotional beliefs, and really thinking about, like, what does your dream feel like? Notice any moments of abundance, synchronicities, and really like sinking into gratitude can feel really good. And then on the 22nd, 23rd, depending on where you are in the world, the sun will enter Virgo. So we'll say goodbye to Leo season and welcome in Virgo season. So this is that season of devotion, of discernment. If Leo season illuminates our desires, Virgo season really invites us to make a habit out of it. Work it into your routine. Take your health seriously. Take your daily life seriously. Really devoting to the things that you're passionate about. Maybe those passions that were reignited during Leo season, taking them into Virgo season and thinking, okay, how can I make a habit out of this? How can I bring this into my daily routine so that it's something that I just do? Devoting time to what's important to you. So really being of service to your purpose. Saying no when things don't align, don't feel good, don't serve you. Virgo is very at the highest expression. It's very good at being discerning. It's very good at saying no. It's very good at leaving things that are not its responsibility. So at the low road, Virgo can be a bit of like martyr, wanting to save, wanting to fix, wanting to like make everything better. But the highest expression of Virgo is really seeing what you are responsible for, letting people figure their own things out unless it feels good for you to do it. And if they actually want the help, a lot of times we can give critiques or give advice that people just don't even want. So really making sure that you're spending your energy on what feels good to you, what is like what you want to be of service to. And watching out for the seasonal challenge on Substack. So I do this every month for the new when the sun changes signs. So watch out for that on Substack. It's for everyone, for free subscribers. So, and then on the 23rd, we have a new moon in Virgo. So right after the sun moves into Virgo, the moon will move into Virgo and we'll have a new moon. So you can join us at Loving the Dark Parts as a paid member if you want to sign up for the new moon workshop. So we have new moon workshops every month as well. And this one will be on August 23rd for those on Pacific time. Eastern time, Pacific is 7 p.m., Eastern is 10 p.m., and then August 24th for those on my side of the world, 9 a.m. Indochina time and 12 p.m. Australian Eastern time. So this will be the last one before we break for eclipse season, which is extra juicy because if you come to this one, the eclipse is actually in Virgo as well. So we're going to have 2 new moons in a row in Virgo, but the second one is going to be eclipse. So it's going to be a solar eclipse. So I think it's a great time to come to the new moon workshop before eclipse season, kind of plant those seeds and then letting eclipse season kind of do its thing. And then on the 24th, we have Sun square Uranus. This one's really fun. I think as someone who likes a little chaos in life, who likes a little change, who likes it but says that they don't like it, but then likes it a little bit. I am a Leo, so I'm kind of here for the drama as much as I want to like not be. It's just part of who I am. So Sun square Uranus, changes that are happening, unexpected changes that maybe support our new identity, especially after moving through Leo season of the full moon in Aquarius. There's just so much bringing us back to ourselves. And also with the sun in Virgo, like how we show up every day. The 24th of August is a great time to kind of bring in new routines. You may feel a little bit of tension around this time where it's like, oh, like I just kind of need to break out of my skin, do something different. Like I'm kind of sick of my own shit. That's the energy that it brings, where it's just like, I just need to do something different. I'm so bored. Like I need to get out of like just that. Ooh. So it could be a good time to switch up your habits. How do your habits define who you are? Is that who you want to continue to be? What needs to change? What doesn't fit anymore? So really taking a look at like how you're showing up on your day-to-day life, how that reflects your identity. There may be some changes that needs to be had, and it could be an opportunity for you to step more deeply into your authentic identity. And then on August 25th, we have Venus entering Leo. I just love all things Leo. So, Venus entering Leo, moving from Cancer, like we talked about at the beginning. Venus in Cancer is really emotional. It's really like feely, nurtury, like, oh, I just want to be comforted. And then when Venus enters Leo, it's like, okay, passion's ignited. There's confidence, there's joy, there's play. It's like, okay, we've spent that time feeling safe, secure, getting clear on how we want to feel. Now it's like, turn up the heat. We want to have some fun. So show yourself some love, take yourself on dates, romance yourself, sink into your desires. Like, what do you love to do? What makes you feel ignited? Allowing yourself to be seen too. If this is a great time to like get your hair done, get like a new wardrobe or something that just makes you feel a little sexy. Practice seeing others as well. So Venus and Leo to me is like, okay, how can I like the love language of seeing someone truly? I know sometimes we place those superficial qualities onto Leo, which unfortunate, but we do it for most of the zodiac signs. But deep down, Leo is very generous. It's very heart-centered. So it's that energy of like, when you find someone, whether a friend or like a partner, anyone in your life who like you just feel really seen, you feel really understood, you feel heard. It's like they hold space for your light to kind of shine out. That is Leo Venus to me. It's like giving yourself that opportunity to really be seen, allowing others the chance to really see you, giving them the opportunity to see you as you are, to love you as you are. And I think it's just a really beautiful thing. It's a very generous placement too, like gifting people things that they love. Venus and Leo is very good at like, if you say you love this thing one time, then they're going to remember it and you're going to probably get that thing because they clocked it. They noticed like, oh, this person really loves this thing, and then you're associated with that thing. So practice really seeing yourself, practice allowing people to see you, and practice seeing others, holding space for others. And then a couple days later, after Venus moves into Leo, it's going to oppose Pluto. So there is this like depth. There may be some like uncomfortable bits that come up where it's like, okay, people may be seeing you on a superficial level. This could be an opportunity to go a little bit deeper into what I was saying about Venus and Leo, where it's like really seeing someone truly or really allowing yourself to be seen truly. It's going to bring more of the authenticity piece in where there's a bit of like rebalancing that may need to happen. You may also feel a little bit of pressure to conform to a community. So this is that opportunity to take back your power and to shine as you are, not watering yourself down or allowing yourself to be fit into any boxes. So really just being yourself and having the confidence to walk away if people are not willing to see you or accept you as you are. So that's it for the astrology of August. I hope this is helpful. Let me know as well. I've been playing with the idea. I don't want to overload people on Substack, and I know that's mostly primarily a writing platform. So let me know if you've watched all the way to the end. Let me know where you're watching this from. Is it on Substack? Is it on YouTube? Let me know if you want to see these on Substack or if I should leave them strictly to YouTube. I'm kind of playing with restructuring, talking about retrograde season, and thinking about how I can make this whole experience better for you, easier for me. Just thinking about like what you guys want. So let me know where you're watching this, if you have a preference of where you would like to watch it, and we can make some adjustments. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and for supporting. And I'm excited to see what August has in store.